Once the workers reach Dubai, they're faced with the grim reality that everything they were promised is a lie. The first order of business upon arriving is for the employers to confiscate the workers' passports, ensuring that they can't escape.
I want you guys to watch this video where Simon explained very well the dark side of the shiny buildings that you see in Dubai.
Although slavery was officially outlawed in the UAE by 1963, this was only on paper. Dubai utilizes the kafala system, which means sponsorship system for migrant workers. It's a popular system in the Gulf region. Under the kafala system, it is the employer, rather than the government, that monitors migrant workers and controls their legal status. The employer will sponsor a migrant worker and is responsible for their visa. That worker is then completely beholden to their employer. Workers are unable to change jobs without permission from their employer, and law generally requires them to work for the same employer for at least 2 years before being able to change jobs. The employers also control the exit visa of the worker, meaning that a migrant worker is unable to leave the country without their employer's permission. Kafala also does not enable workers to dispute employers' non-performance of contracts, and a worker trying to escape will be returned to their employer as if they were their property. Now, as bad as all of that probably sounds, that's just the basic legal framework of the kafala system. The practical implementation of the system has allowed for employers to pervert it into a form of slavery without facing any repercussions.
It's not any hidden story about my views on Dubai, in particular, and the Middle East as a whole. I have always believed that the Middle East is not a good place for Africans to go to for greener pasture. And I understand that Africa is very difficult. Getting a good job in Africa, it's really, really hard. And most Africans are really suffering. For that, I sympathize and empathize with them. But going to some of these Middle Eastern countries is not a good idea. There is so much headache, so much torture, so much frustration when you go to some of these Middle Eastern countries, if not all. I did a video about Dubai and why people shouldn't go to Dubai, especially Africans, because of the way the UAE authority was treating Africans. And a few people were like, you don't have to say that. Dubai is a great place. I am living happily. I am living peacefully. And those people were Africans. And I was so shocked. I told them, well, I understand that you guys might be having a great time in Dubai. And the things or the unfortunate situation that has befallen many Nigerians or many Africans has not before you guys. And you guys are the fortunate ones. But do not forget that it's just a slippery slope. Your own day might come. Not that I was wishing them anything evil. I was just mainly stating the fact that now you might be okay, but in a couple of months, who knows what might happen. And the fact that something hadn't happened to you doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. The system they have in place, it's so unfavorable to Africans. The kafala system, where you are tied to your employer, the so-called sponsor, is a very, very terrible thing. Most countries in the Middle East still have this system till date. I cannot mention the number of people who were frustrated in Lebanon when COVID hit. I cannot mention the number of people who were abandoned in the street in Saudi Arabia when there was a general lockdown. I cannot count the number of people who were being shipped out of Dubai day in, day out. And why? because Dubai thought that Africans were bringing so much problem, and the solution to this was to ship them all out. They wouldn't tackle the few Africans who were the architect of the whole problems, but rather just ship everybody out. For them, problem solved. That's it. But I would state this again one more time. To all those who are watching me, to all those who may came across this video, please, when traveling abroad, do some due diligence. Do your research properly. Understand the country you are going to very, very well, because not every country is friendly to foreigners. Not every country has friendly policies towards foreigners. Some countries, when you get there, you will regret ever going there. Be careful. Be careful. So, to you guys out there, what do you think about these remarks by Simon? Do you think he is right, or he is blowing everything out of proportion? And also, have you had the opportunity to talk to someone who has been to Dubai, or who is in Dubai? Or have you yourself been to Dubai? How was your experience? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And please kindly like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because little deeds of goodwill like the one you are doing just now helps the channel a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much, and like always, see you in the next one.